Has anyone told you that you are a people pleaser? Now, that's a tricky pattern to get out of. And I can relate because I am a recovering people pleaser. When you start to uncover the patterns of people pleasing and you start to heal them, it feels selfish. If you've spent your whole life being the fixer, the reliable one, the emotional caretaker, the strong one, healing can actually feel wrong. One important reframe here is you're not becoming more selfish, you're actually becoming more authentic. Today, I'm going to walk you through 4 signs that you're healing from people pleasing, even when it feels uncomfortable, guilty, or unfamiliar. Let's start with one of the biggest signs, the one that almost everyone experiences first. You finally say no, and your whole nervous system starts freaking out, and you start to question your decision to say no. People pleasers learn that saying yes keeps you safe and saying no creates conflict. So guilt rushes in, making you feel mean or selfish for just having normal limits. But the guilt isn't proof that you've done something wrong. It's evidence that you broke an old pattern. And let's just clarify what this guilt is. It's called false guilt, and it's when you feel like you're doing something wrong, but it's actually not wrong. So let's go in with an example. If I go around deliberately hurting puppies, I should feel guilty about hurting the puppies because I'm causing pain to a living thing. Now I want you to ask yourself, am I causing pain deliberately to whoever it is that I've said no to? Sit with that for a minute. So I want you to reframe this. The guilt that you're feeling is false guilt, and the false guilt is evidence of growth. You're not doing anything wrong. But here's the thing. If that guilt after saying no sounds familiar, the next sign might surprise you even more. You stop over-explaining simple decisions. People pleasers over-explain because they fear disappointing others. Healing removes the pressure to justify your boundaries. Short, clean responses only feel harsh because you're no longer begging for the other's approval. When you say things like, I'm not available, or that doesn't work for me, initially your nervous system is going to be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But what's really happening is you're showing yourself self-respect. And once you stop over-explaining, something deeper also shifts. You start asking yourself, what do I need? And it feels really uncomfortable. People pleasing and conditioning caused you to scan for everyone else's needs before your own. So prioritizing your own needs makes your nervous system panic. You worry that you're being selfish or difficult. But what's happening internally is, as you prioritize yourself, you're rebuilding your self-worth. And as your needs become clearer, this last sign naturally begins to appear. You stop carrying other people's emotions. And let me tell you, that is the biggest gift you can give yourself. Recovering people pleasers used to regulate everyone else's feelings, not because they wanted to, but because they felt responsible. When you step back, it feels like you're abandoning them. But what you're really doing is returning emotional responsibility to where it belongs, within that person. Saying that it's not mine to carry is not selfish. It's actually extremely healthy. You put the power back into that person's hands so that they can take accountability and responsibility for their own decisions that they make in life. So if these signs feel uncomfortable, here's what you need to know. Healing from people pleasing doesn't calm or confident at first. It feels guilty, selfish, and unfamiliar. People pleasing is a survival strategy, but you're on your way to recovery and going into a journey of finding your authentic self. If you want to continue on your journey of finding yourself, check out this playlist up here.